All right, I'll go ahead and get this out of the way. I've lost 42.3 pounds. My rooster's gonna crow. He's looking at me. Let me show you. He just jumped up on that perch and he's very loud. So if you hear him, that's what he's doing, telling the world that he's the man of the coop. But anyway, as I was saying, my weight loss this month has been very, very slow. And I know probably about what's caused it to be like that. My glasses are fogging up. It's probably because of two different things. I've been super busy canning. I've canned squash and tomatoes and green beans, and yeah, we've been really busy with the garden. My husband Steve just I think it was last week, dug up all the potatoes, so we're letting them cure. And so I've been really, really busy. Plus, I've been trying to walk at least a mile, mile and a half is what I go for, every chance that I can. It doesn't happen to be every day, but I try to do it every chance I can. And I know that that is helping with my leg muscles and everything. I can feel it. So that might attribute to slowing down my weight loss, just for the fact that I am building muscle again. Since I had my open heart surgery, it's been almost 3 years ago, I have been trying slowly to get in better shape. And since I told you guys, since almost the last of March, I've really been trying. Now, I will say that I found the most absolute wonderful recipe for butterscotch zucchini bread. And I have fixed, I don't know how many loaves of that. We froze a bunch of them today. But I have allowed myself to have a piece of that. Every time I fix it, I allow myself a piece of it, because I want this to be a lifelong change. Anyone that has been like me their entire lives, have dieted on and off, on and off. You wouldn't believe how many weddings I've been to where I wouldn't eat cake, or how many birthdays that I've went to where I wouldn't eat cake, and or chips or pizza or anything. And it doesn't help. It doesn't help at all. Afterwards, you feel like you cheated yourself from a celebration that we should enjoy ourselves at. I don't mean overeat or, overindulge, but I do think that you should allow yourself treats now and then. So today I decided, well, yesterday, me and my husband walked 1.2 miles around a reservoir, and I felt like I could have done another one, but I didn't want to push myself. So today I decided I'm going to walk up. There's a McDonald's, and I checked it out, and walking, it would have taken, I think, a half hour, and it was 1.3 miles, but then I would have had to turn around, come back 1.3, so that would have been, 2.6. And I got up there and got close. There's a school not too far from it, so I got to the school, and I decided, because it was so hot, there was no shade. Even though I had my hat on, there wasn't any shade. Like right now I'm sitting in shade and you can't tell, but looking out, let me show you here. See the sun coming through right here and over at my neighbors on their car? It was real bright on me walking, and I just couldn't do it. I got too hot. So I had change in my pocket. I was going to walk to McDonald's though, and get me one of their iced sugar-free coffees. I really like those, and I haven't had one for a long time. But yeah, it wasn't worth it. I got too warm. I looked for any type of tree ahead of me that I could sit down in the shade, and I didn't see anything ahead of me other than sun, and I just couldn't do it. So I was able to stop at the Family Dollar up there and got me a diet. Oh, mosquitoes are starting to bite me. I might have to change location. Let's go on the porch. Okay, I don't know if this will really help sitting here because I just killed one, but I won't be long. So if you're new to my Ozempic journey, I have a playlist of them all, and you are more than welcome to go check all those out and hear about how I started and why I started and how my blood sugars have been. Um, the last time I got it checked, it was 6.1, which is amazing. And so now, like today, well, yesterday actually, my husband he makes the best spaghetti. He makes it with the angel hair pasta, and he fixes it with mushrooms and hamburger and, you know, all that. It's always so good. So yesterday, I ate a big plate of that, which equaled about 2 cups with 1 piece of garlic bread. And I know it's a carb and it's not good for my sugar, and it's also not good for weight loss. But I decided that once again, it was something that I really enjoy, and I don't want to stop eating things that I enjoy. I want to do this healthy, and if it takes me a while, then it takes me a while. I am still following with calories, and people say, oh, I'm sure that you're not doing it right. If you're not losing weight, then you're not adding them up right. Well, I really think that I am. I go through and separate everything, and everything that has a barcode I scan, and then everything that doesn't I can research and look that up and put those numbers in. So I'm very, very aware of how much, I guess, more you can eat. Like, say for instance, if you get a big plate of pasta, it looks like the whole plate's filled up. But if you measure that out, you might have 2 cups of pasta. And we're using the dry cup, not the big, not the cup for the liquids. So it's a little bit less when you measure with the correct cup. And so I've been very, very as close and as accurate as I can possibly be. And if it's something that I'm just not sure of, and it doesn't seem like there might be enough calories in it, I'll always add more. I never make it less. And when I walk, I never eat those calories. Like for instance, on my program, the app that I have, I can put in that I walked 1.5 miles or 2 miles, whatever it is, and it will take away, say, like 150 calories. But I don't do that. I just don't even put them in. I use my exercise as just trying to get healthy, and I leave the calories the way they are. So it's working for me. It's slowed down a lot, but you figure after 43.2 or whatever it was total pounds that I've lost, my body is going to take a little bit to readjust and to the metabolism and everything. So it's going to take a little bit, and I've done this many times through many different programs, and after about a month or two, I always end up starting to lose again. So I'm not really concerned about it because I'm feeling good. I know what I'm doing, and I'm able to walk again, and that's a huge blessing. I walked with a cane for a long time, and even when I first started walking, I used my cane because I wasn't sure about, I kind of felt a little off, like sometimes dizzy. And I thought, geez, if I get out somewhere, especially if I'm walking by myself, and I end up stumbling or whatever, I'm going to fall and I could possibly get hurt as big as I am. So yeah, I definitely wanted to be safe. So that's what I did. And then I'm not sure if I showed you guys, but my husband got me this thing of mace, and it's really comfortable. I just carry it in my hand like this. It's got a little safety guard here that you turn it, and once it's on, you can carry it like that, and it's ready to go. So I carry this in my hand when I'm walking during the day or the night. My head's all crooked because I have it up here because I'm sweating. But my youngest sister she has a, anyway, she has it's like a dagger, and I don't know how long it is. Probably, it looks like in the picture that it might be about 5 inches, maybe not that big. But what it does is it attaches to like a jacket or maybe to a your pant belt loop or whatever. And if you pull on it, it releases, and it's a weapon. you can use it for your safety. So she's gonna give that to me the next time I see her. So that will be nice to have hooked onto my capris or whatever. Let's see, what else was I wanting to share with you guys? Oh, I have noticed though, over the last several months since I've been on the 0.50, that I actually am able to eat more. I'm still not eating like I used to eat, but I'm able to eat larger portions. So that's telling me that probably the next time I go to see my endocrinologist, how you say that? Endocrinologist, maybe? My sugar doctor, I'll probably let her know how I'm feeling, and then they probably will up me to the 1.0, but I'm not for certain. Have to wait and find out in October to find that out. But I'm still doing okay. I'll be fine, especially since the weather has cooled down so much. And yesterday I think it was 73 or 74, and then today it's not much above that, I don't believe. I'm not really sure. I'd have to look on my phone, and that's what I'm filming with right now. It's in the high 70s, I think. Not for certain. But it's Wednesday, and it's a beautiful day to walk. I love it when Steve's with me, my husband, and walks with me. Like yesterday when we went to the reservoir, and I feel safer, of course, with him with me. And I haven't been afraid. Today I was a little leery, and I think that was because I was walking a path that I had not walked. And I think that dogs scare me more than people, and I love dogs, but I have to say they do they intimidate me really a lot when they're huge and they're barking at you. And today I had two of them do that, but thank goodness the owner was out on the front porch and he made them stop. So yeah, just be careful if you're out walking. Have some form of protection. This can be for animal or human. And you want to, when you push this button, you want to go right across the eyes, if you can, back and forth. And hopefully the wind is going to be at your back, and it's going to push the fumes away from you. So, but yeah, do something or take something, even if it's a water bottle that you could chuck at something and get away from it. You know, I don't know, but I'm just trying to give you little hints that I've been thinking of since I've been walking. Now, I will tell you, I'm hoping that I get a check from YouTube this month. If not this month, then next month, because you have to make $100 before they'll send out a check, or really it just goes into the bank. But it took me from January or February until last month to make that $100. So I'm not a big channel, and it takes me a while. But if I get enough views coming in and people watching my videos, which, you know, we've been doing pretty good, I'm hoping to start getting a check, because I need things like I need some new tennis shoes, walking shoes. I have a pair of the New Balance leather shoes, tennis shoes, and they're several years old, and they're leather, so they're heavy, and I can't walk in them. They make my feet hurt. So I tried flip-flops, and I feel comfortable in them, but they're not enough cushion. And so most of the time I walk in my Crocs. Well, tonight, because of walking last night and today, my toes, the top of my toes are sore. So what I think I'm doing is, as I'm walking and I'm grasping with my toes, I don't have socks on with them. So therefore there's little like nubs. Here they are. See how they got these? And they're in the toes part too down here. So I'm thinking that it's, you can tell I've walked a bunch. I'm thinking that my toes are getting sore from those little nubs in there. So I think if I get a walk tomorrow, I'm going to put on some of those short socks that go way down on your ankle, and see if that will help, because these are the most comfortable to walk in for me because of they're so cushiony. But if I do get a check, and I'm not begging for money at all, do not even think it, don't even go there. I'm just saying that's what my goal is. I've got a pair saved on my phone, and they are a walking shoe, and that's what I'm hoping that I can buy for myself as a treat to myself to keep me motivated and keep me walking. And so yeah, that's my plan. And let's see, what else was I gonna tell you guys? Just to let you know, our garden did great this year. And not only the garden, we have it's a bean tree. I don't know. I can't remember it starts with the C, caterpillar or something. I don't know. Tree. And last year it didn't hardly have any beans on it. Now you can't eat these or anything, but this year it's completely full. And my Rose of Sharon bushes, last year they had just the normal amount. This year they are full, covered, beautiful. And I was talking to a friend of mine, and she had posted a picture of hers, and hers was too. And I said, wow, it's a great year for all of the flowering plants and trees, and also for the garden. Our garden did great this year. Well, we did have groundhog that was eaten, and we put some repels all or something like that all over, and it's all natural, and it ended up leaving. It didn't bother anything else until recently. Something has started in the tomatoes, so my husband put out that alarm for animals, and that thing really worked. We had it in our lower garden because we had green beans and corn and everything down there, and it worked. They didn't bother anything in that garden. So since that garden down there in the lower lots, it is done. Picked our last beans. I canned them the other day, or yesterday, or no, day before, I don't know. Got those all done. But we decided, I pulled it up and Steve stuck it out in the back garden behind the house where they're eating the tomatoes. So we will, it's working. Keep that there, and I'm sure it's going to work fine there too, and keep those critters away from my tomatoes. I've already canned some stewed tomatoes, but I wanted to make some sauce and stuff like that, so hopefully we'll see. I've got a bowl in there full so far of the ones that are ready, and hopefully the rest of them will start getting ripe, and it won't be long and they'll be done. So I didn't get a can any pickles or anything like that because I ate every cucumber that came up. As soon as them cucumbers got big enough to eat, buddy, I was pulling those off the vine. They were delicious this year. I don't know why. Other years, they've been okay. This year, they were all delicious. And so yeah, I ate every one of them. And my dog, as you guys know that watch the channel, she loves vegetables, and she goes out in the garden all the time. I have to watch her like a hawk because she'll be out there pulling the tomatoes and stuff off the vine. So let's see. All right, that's probably about enough. And if you guys have questions, something that I have forgotten that you might be interested in knowing, please let me know and I will answer you. Also, I did get a little nauseous and stuff today, and so I still have spells where that happens. Most of the time though, I will say it's when I get gassy, and so I have found that out. So if that helps you guys, maybe, I don't know. But anyway, I just wanted to encourage you all, don't be afraid of this shot. It's been wonderful for me, and I really think that anyone that has battled with their weight, being a type 2 diabetic, having, you know, all different health issues that might keep you from being able to get your weight off, which I have had, you know, I've battled my whole life. This has been something that I have been able to stick with, and I feel motivated by still yet. Most of the time I'd be on a diet for 2-3 months and I'd be like done. Maybe not even that long, maybe a couple weeks. But anyway, I want to say that this is working, and I want to just give you guys encouragement. Just try it out and give it time. Give it a little bit of time to start working, and I wish you the very best. So keep coming back, and I'm going to keep trying, and I'll let you guys know if I have any more, if I get through this weight plateau is what I can't wait for. I'll let you guys know as soon as that happens. So good night. Thanks for watching. God bless you all. Talk to you on the next video. Bye-bye.